Imagine having Vinicius Junior as an academy player and letting him go. Crazy, right? Hey guys, so Real Madrid's recent transfer strategy of letting go of established talent has been a double-edged sword. While it undeniably has not cost them trophies in recent years, concerns are rising about its sustainability and impact on developing homegrown players. The 2021-22 Champions League season gave us a glimpse of hope, with academy graduates like Federico Valverde, Vinicius Junior, Nacho Fernandez and Dani Carvajal playing pivotal roles. However, this success story seems more like an exception than a rule. Historically, Real Madrid has struggled to integrate young players seamlessly into the first team, often relying on expensive Galactico signings to bolster their squad. It feels like Real Madrid's youth academy is a bit of a paradox. They churn out incredible talent, but then often let them go before they truly blossom. Look at all the amazing players who left the Bernabeu in the 21st century. They thrived elsewhere, which makes you wonder what could have been. Ensuring there's a steady stream of homegrown players ready to take over in the future is like having your cake and eating it too for most clubs. But for Perez, the future of Real Madrid will depend on him finding the recipe. Take the Japanese Messi, Takefusa Kubo, who according to some commentators was the latest young talent to leave Real Madrid, feeling a little deflated. After 3 years of loan spells that never quite clicked, he decided to take control of his destiny and signed permanently with Real Sociedad. It's a blow for Real Madrid. Kubo looked like a potential superstar when he first arrived at the Bernabeu. But hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This isn't the first time a promising youngster has struggled to find their footing at the glittering gates of the Bernabeu. In fact, there's a whole graveyard of former Real Madrid WonderKids who blossomed elsewhere. Let's dig up a few and see where their careers truly took flight. Number 8. Juan Mata. It doesn't matter what you think about the last years of his career. Juan was a talent when he arrived in Madrid. 15 years old, Juan Mata arrived at Real Madrid from Real Oviedo, and his talent was a beacon. He thrived in the academy, steadily progressing through the ranks until reaching Real Madrid Castilla, the reverse team. Real Madrid saw him as a future star, a homegrown hero ready to make his mark. However, a twist of fate intervened. A clause in Mata's contract allowed negotiations with other clubs during his final year. This unexpected opportunity proved too tempting, and before Real Madrid could fully integrate him, Valencia swooped in. This unexpected departure left a gap in Real Madrid's plans, but for Mata, it was the key that unlocked his potential. At Valencia, he finally had the chance for consistent first-team football, a platform he craved. And man, did he thrive, showcasing the skills that promised greatness at Real Madrid. He bagged 138 goals and 157 assists in 632 games across La Liga and the Premier League, proving his talent deserved a bigger stage. His story is similar to that of number 7 on our list, Sergio Canales. 17-year-old Sergio Canales was the golden boy of La Liga. The Racing Santander midfielder was tearing it up in the 2009-10 season, scoring 6 goals and providing 4 assists in just 26 matches for a struggling team that finished a hair's width from relegation. Canales, a local hero who'd grown up idolizing the club, was the beacon of hope in a turbulent season. Real Madrid, recognizing his immense talent, swooped in and secured his transfer in 2010. It seemed like a match made in heaven. A young prodigy joining a team known for nurturing its stars, but injuries plagued Canales' time at the Bernabeu, and a lack of playing opportunities forced him out. The following years were a rollercoaster for the youngster. Stints at Valencia and Real Sociedad were marred by further knee injuries, leaving many to wonder if Canales' potential would ever be fully realized. However, a move to Real Betis in 2018 proved to be the turning point. Free from the pressures of the Galacticos and being finally healthy, Canales blossomed. In 165 games, he racked up a staggering 60 goal contributions, 33 goals and 27 assists. His leadership and creativity on the pitch were instrumental in helping Real Betis capture their first Copa del Rey title in 20 years, a historic achievement for the club. Number 6. Achraf Hakimi. Real Madrid might be kicking themselves over Achraf Hakimi. This Moroccan whiz kid rose through their academy and even got a taste of the first team in 2016, but with veteran Dani Carvajal firmly established at right back, playing time for Hakimi was scarce. So in 2018, Real Madrid made the decision to sell him to Borussia Dortmund. Talk about a breakout season. Hakimi exploded, showcasing his defensive prowess and exciting attacking runs. This stellar performance transformed him into one of the most coveted fullbacks in the world. Inter Milan snapped him up in 2020, and he continued to shine, racking up a combined 11 goals and 16 assists in his 2 seasons with the Italian Giants. Then he moved to Paris Saint-Germain, where he continues to battle at Parc des Princes when he's not busy fighting his ex-wife off his money. 5. Álvaro Negredo. Álvaro Negredo's career path is a fascinating one, defying the odds at nearly every turn. He started rough, battling it out in Spain's 3rd division with Rayo Vallecano, but his talent was undeniable. A stint with Real Madrid's B team saw him demolish the net with 18 goals in just 40 games. Real Madrid, however, weren't quite convinced. They loaned him out to Almeria, a team with no European aspirations. But in the most surprising way, Negredo came to life. In 2 seasons, he racked up a staggering 31 goals and 9 assists in 70 league games. A beast unleashed. This performance should have secured him a spot at Real Madrid. Instead, fate and the arrival of the Galacticos, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kaká, Benzema, Xavi Alonso, talk about a crowded house, intervened. Negredo was deemed surplus to requirements and shipped out. But Negredo wasn't done. He embarked on a prolific journey across Europe and beyond, amassing a whopping 250 goals and 84 assists in 625 games. Not bad at all for a player deemed not good enough for Real Madrid. 4. Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez's story at Real Madrid is another chapter in the saga of young talent leaving for greener pastures. Just like Achraf Hakimi, Hernandez arrived with a ton of promise. In 2017, Real Madrid made the unusual move of poaching him from city rivals Atletico Madrid, hoping he'd become their future left-back legend. He already impressed when he was on loan at Deportivo Alavés, so Florentino Perez saw him as a potential star. But Marcelo, the established left-back, wasn't ready to relinquish his throne just yet. Theo, unwilling to be a bench warmer, grew impatient. A loan spell at Real Sociedad followed, but ultimately, Hernandez craved a permanent role and a chance to shine. He found that in Serie A giants AC Milan. This move has proven to be a masterstroke. In 3 seasons with the Rossoneri, he's been instrumental in their first league title in 11 years, racking up a remarkable 18 goals and 17 assists in just 98 Serie A games. Remember folks, this is a defender we're talking about. 3. Martin Odegaard. Florentino Perez. What were you thinking? Martin Odegaard, the wonder kid with the world at his feet, chose Real Madrid over a buffet of offers from Europe's elite. This 16-year-old phenomenon, already the youngest player and goalscorer in Norway's top league, was destined for greatness. He was supposed to be a Galactico in the making. But Odegaard's journey at Real Madrid became a frustrating maze of loan spells at various clubs. SC Heerenveen, Vitesse, Real Sociedad, and even Arsenal. Years spent bouncing around instead of being nurtured by Real Madrid ultimately led to a permanent exit. Thankfully, Odegaard's talent couldn't be contained for long. A 6-month loan spell at Arsenal under Mikel Arteta reignited his career. He impressed so much that he not only earned a permanent transfer, but also the captain's armband following Alexander Lacazette's departure. But just 25 years old, still far from 30, Odegaard is leading Arsenal's promising project after scoring 7 goals and providing 4 assists in his full season. 2. Brahim Diaz. If you're a young talent yearning for playing time, there seems to be a recurring theme. Escape to Milan. Brahim Diaz, the skillful midfielder who started at Manchester City, found himself stuck in the shadows of Pep Guardiola's star-studded team. Despite consistent showings in the Premier League, a first-team breakthrough seemed unlikely. Enter Real Madrid with Florentino Perez waving a metaphorical checkbook in 2019. The hope was to groom Diaz into a regular starter, but Real Madrid was in a rebuilding phase, and playing time remained elusive. A loan spell to AC Milan proved to be a turning point. Freed from the pressure cooker of the Bernabeu, Diaz flourished. Milan liked what they saw so much that they extended the loan for another season, and their gamble paid off in a big way. Diaz played a key role in their Serie A title win, appearing in 31 of their 38 games, even chipping in with 3 goals and 3 assists. While Diaz might not boast the gaudiest stats compared to the others on this list, his story is just as important. It highlights the crucial role playing time plays in a young player's development. At AC Milan, he found the platform he craved, and his confidence soared. 1. Fabinho. Believe it or not, Fabinho's journey to Anfield started at Real Madrid's Castilla, but not now in his iconic defensive midfield role. Back then, he was a fullback, sharing the pitch with future stars like Morata, Nacho, Casemiro and Jesse. He even made his first team debut under Jose Mourinho in a La Liga thrashing of Malaga, and even assisted Angel Di Maria for the final goal. However, playing time remained difficult to get, so Fabinho returned to Real Ave FC before eventually landing at Monaco. This is where his story takes a dramatic turn. At Monaco, Fabinho truly blossomed, showcasing his talent as a defensive midfielder and becoming part of their historic league-winning squad. These impressive performances caught the eye of Liverpool, who snapped him up in 2018 for a steal of $50 million. Under Jurgen Klopp, Fabinho has become the anchor of Liverpool's midfield, playing a pivotal role in their recent trophy haul. He's helped them conquer the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, FIFA Club World Cup, and the Holy Grail, the UEFA Champions League. Speaking of giants in the English League, no one can deny that the Red Devils have grown some very important names in world football in Carrington. Presently, 2024 first-time internationals and FA Cup winning teenage duo Kobbie Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho are some of the names that come to mind. Just like Real, Manchester United has a long list of young stars let go too early. A few have even been rebought at exorbitant fees. One of them was even a record-breaking transfer. Drop a comment if you know who it is. And let us know if you want a video on United's lost talents. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll know as soon as it's ready.